Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered what's beyond it? Have you ever imagined that mysterious universe where there is no sound, no air, no boundaries? Today, we'll take you on an amazing journey into space, where we'll tell you 10 fascinating facts about the universe that will blow your mind. Make sure to watch the video till the end because the last fact is the most shocking. 1. There is no sound in space. When we're on Earth, we can easily hear each other speak because air molecules carry sound waves from one place to another. But in space, there's a vacuum, a complete emptiness, which means there are no molecules to carry sound. So if two astronauts try to shout at each other in open space without using radios, they won't hear anything at all. Even if someone screams at the top of their lungs, no one will hear it. That's why space is often called the kingdom of silence. All communication in space happens via radio signals, and astronauts wear special equipment to talk to each other or to ground control. So next time you find yourself in silence, remember, in space, silence is the only sound. 2. Time moves slower in space. What if we told you that you could age slower just by living in space? Sounds like sci-fi, right? But it's true, and it's explained by Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. According to this theory, time slows down when you're traveling at high speeds or when you're away from a strong gravity source. Since space has much lower gravity and space stations move extremely fast around Earth, time ticks slower there. NASA proved this with an experiment involving twin brothers. One went to space for a year, and when he returned, he had aged slightly less than his brother on Earth. This tiny difference might be just a few seconds or minutes, but scientifically, it's a big deal. That's also why many science fiction movies use this idea for time travel plots. So yes, living in space really can make you younger, just by a tiny bit. 3. Earth is rotating at 1,600 kilometers per hour, and you don't feel it. You might be sitting or lying down right now, but did you know you're also spinning through space at incredible speed? The Earth rotates on its axis at about 1,600 kilometers per hour and orbits the Sun at nearly 100,000 kilometers per hour. You don't feel it because everything around you is moving at the same speed, just like when you're in a smooth running train. But imagine, if the Earth suddenly stopped rotating, it would cause catastrophic earthquakes, storms, and tsunamis. So be thankful, our planet is spinning smoothly and silently, like a perfect machine, keeping life balanced every second. 4. There may be over 100,000 black holes in space. Black holes are the most mysterious things in the universe. Their gravity is so strong that not even light can escape from them. That's why they're called black holes, because they swallow everything and let nothing come out. Scientists believe there are hundreds of thousands of black holes across the universe, and they're constantly discovering new ones. We can't see them directly, but we can observe their effects, like how they bend light or pull in nearby matter. In 2019, we got our first ever photo of a black hole using the Event Horizon Telescope, a historic moment for science. So the next time you look into the night sky, remember, somewhere out there is a region where time and space stop. 5. Water exists in space. Most people think space is just dry emptiness. But water, the basis of life, exists out there. Scientists have found ice, water vapor, and even signs of liquid water on moons like Europa, a moon of Jupiter, and on planets like Mars. Europa is believed to have a vast underground ocean beneath its icy surface, and Mars once had flowing rivers and lakes. Even in deep space, huge clouds of gas and ice particles exist. This discovery gives us hope. Maybe we're not alone. Maybe life exists, or could exist, somewhere else in the universe. That's why finding water is a top priority for space missions. Because where there's water, there might be life.